which is honestly a fantastic game for those who love Dead Cells. This might be the game for you right here. This is Have a Nice Death waiting room. We're just waiting for this game to go to 1.0 release. They just did an update on the 7, and honestly, I've been loving it this whole time. I just realized there's a cutscene playing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the cutscene in this. That's gonna be busy with all that suffering of the ancient symbols. Look at that. I think I saw me in there somewhere. Eureka! Go and do my bidding. My bidding includes sucking out the souls from people in line. Hugging the souls. You gotta hug them. I actually always forget how good the cutscene is in the opening. But then the paperwork just piles up and up and up. Thanks to disease, poor nutrition. What else is in there? Pollution, war. They did a really good job like getting a cohesive story in this game. Oh, let's get the maximum immersion. Ooh, I wonder if they added the new mini bosses. I think I just saw Sadako, but I don't remember if Sadako was always in this cutscene. Yo, the cloak, the beats. All right. So we're in there. We have done... Oh, am I in like the middle of a run? This is interesting. Is acting like I'm on a new save is a little scary. Hang on, everybody. I want to reset that. Yeah. So it's like I did the cutscene, and because I did the cutscene, it basically gave me a new save, which is not. I want all my stuff. Just like Dead Cells, there's blueprints, there's boss cells, all of that I want to keep. Right now we are in 2 BC. This goes up to 10 BC. Oh, I have my book. The scaling right now is really just like increased damage, increased health of enemies. Mostly pretty simple. It's right here. BC1 is just the mini bosses. No, I think Sorrow's our major bosses are more dangerous. And this also buffs the major bosses even further. This is also new tech that they added in. At the start of every run, you get to choose a couple of additions for your character. One of them is get the no-hit on Brad, which honestly shouldn't be that bad. And then the other one is to defeat the first mini-boss in under 5 minutes, which is honestly really tough. Because the mini-boss itself is going to take a lot of time, unless you have a busted build, but because you are speed running, you're going to miss out on some things. So I'm going to be doing something a little weird here, because I'm on a 5-minute timer. The game kinda wants me to speedrun this portion. Counter parry. Deal bonus damage after you get hit. Gain 10 max HP. If you get hit, recover mana. Just take the health for now. Luckily, Death can zoom. Yeah, I wasn't sure what attack that was. See if we can get a second weapon before we fight the first mini boss. Category still Dead Cells. Yo, thank you, Speeds. I know I changed the title, but little NA production, not a big deal, not a big deal. All right. What's also interesting is that the new biome that they added in this update is also tied to sort of speed running the first area. It's literally called the fast food update. We have to fight here. Ooh, my gear sucks. The fact that my L2 doesn't kill that's kinda bad. Okay, Vladisol. I don't know what that does. In his final years at university, Death spent most of his time hanging out with a small group of close friends. They were always coming up with increasingly diabolical ways to celebrate the end of term. There was Saturday, an entity from beyond the beyond, who was very well versed in making pacts, as well as being the life of the party. And good old Vlad, of course, a precious vampire known for his brightly colored and elegant clothing. That does not tell me what this thing does. Maybe it's lifesteal? I can't fight these. Oh, it kind of says Voodoo Trick will give you a level head, albeit at the cost of your health. Apply sacrificial healing. It's my first time seeing this. Heals HP, but reduces your maximum HP? Interesting, interesting. I mean, I did get some max HP not too long ago, but I don't know if I would have dunked it even further. These 5 minutes. There's a couple of movement skills. I don't really have them. Oh my god, this is money. Like $1. I don't remember what that buff does, the little bubble. That was the ulti from my L2 button. Each weapon has its own ultimate. Myriad of Stars, that's a spell? I can do this. Nice hit. Oh, I remember this thing. Definitely not used to speedrunning in this game. Okay, so 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I should be able to kill Will Hung in this amount of time. Crap. So I just saw a secret, but I don't have a key to open it. The key to open them is actually health flask. The game wants you to use a health flask. Sick ulti. I never felt like I had an issue with Will Hung. You only went from 75 to 70, so not so bad. It probably depends on how much it actually healed me for. Like, if it healed for half my HP, that's actually, like, sick. Bonus damage from behind. Poison lasts longer. Every time you kill a boss, grants you 40% mana regen. I don't know how good that is. That's a heal, but I'm not gonna waste it. Alright, again. There's another speed run in effect here. Money. We're trying to get to the new area biome, like the Alti biome 1, in a matter of what seems to be... Wow, that did no damage. It's like 6 minutes. Ooh, the ulti on that's actually not half bad. Okay. Shop is a free biome, but we're gonna have to do really fast on Brad. And they also want me to kill Brad without getting hit. Sell this. Bonus mana, sure. Get me out. All right, Brad, in a minute 30. Shouldn't be too bad. I still think it's like kind of a weird system for the new biome to be tied to this fast of a speed run. It should honestly be 10 minutes tops. But we have gotten there in 7 minutes, and 7 minutes was too long. I don't even know if the cutscenes count, so I have to skip those too. Boss is like, I mean, Brad is like the tutorial boss. You're probably not gonna die to him. But he still does work. Oh my god, I walked right into that. That's so sad. I'm just trying to keep aware of the time. There we go. And I love all the dialogue in this game. If I were to find out that, like, the actual cutscene doesn't count towards the timer, then I would be doing it more often. Even this part right here, I'm kind of worried. Spells. Temporarily gain plus 10% mana regen on cast. So I'm, like, trying to lean towards a spell build because of the thing that I found. I'm hoping it's gonna work out. Always love the elevator music. Okay, so I think the timer is paused here. So like 5:44. I give it like a couple seconds. 5:44. What now? An employee is threatening to jump from the 23rd floor? Do they know that changes nothing for us? The suicide rate of Death Inc. employees cannot exceed 0. Contract for the rest of eternity. A job with us is a job for life. Well, in the manner of speaking of. Dang, you can't escape. That's messed up. You're family now. It's funny that someone like Mr. Plickshine should hold such a high post. It gives hope to other vertically challenged people, progress and all of that. So Plikshan is a general, a war general, and is like super short. Do you think I should grow a mustache too? Don't be taken in, kid. Not long ago, he was another cog in the wheel like anyone else. You just have to make sure you're the one making the most noise so the boss notices your enthusiasm when he's on his rounds. Lick a few boots and you'll soon find yourself a leg up. Make more noise, got it. Peepo G. Not bad. Alright, so we made it to the new biome. Toxic Food Processing Department. It upgrades our red curses, but to be fair, we really want green. So unfortunately, we won't be going to the new biome for the sake of actually winning this run. Ooh, what do you want? Oh my, be careful when you go on break, boss. Harriet is refereeing a competition to see who's the biggest coffee drinker between Jerry and Joe. It's too much excitement for me, I don't know who to cheer for. Coffee competition. I just would get too wired. I don't know if that's for me. I don't mind drinking one a day, but I really can't do more than that. Okay, so we have mana regen. I'm not 100% sure how it works in this game because I've never seen mana regen. A lot of things were like oink, kill, get mana, but not necessarily regenerate mana. And it could be a translation thing. This is actually a French dev, I believe. As I said before, we seem to collect French games. Dead Cells, Curse of Dead Gods, and then their new game, Ravensworn. I think even Astral Ascent might be one. Okay, this is a spell, so we're gonna take it. Ooh, kind of sick. Put that in the backpack. Yeah, so like not to flex or anything like that, but the only coffee that I drink black. Not really because like I prefer no anything put into it. It's more so I don't really care to go through the effort. I don't know if I'm the only one like that. Ooh, this a new boss? Death Oil? I don't know what this thing does. So we're on the pollution map. Ooh, that's scary. Let's have to heal. Oh my god, that hurts. Got hit by it twice. It deleted me. I've never seen that boss before. And to be fair, I got hit by pretty much every attack. Dang, I didn't get the name of it either. So that map is pollution oriented. There was someone who had like the legs of sludge and then does sludge attacks from the air. Dang, I almost want to go back there. I don't think it's in my handbook either. I still have a lot of question marks for enemies I haven't seen yet. Where are we? Enemies. Oh my god, that's a lot of question marks. Yeah, so it probably would have been like right here. Okay, not bad. They got players today. Real gamers and have a nice death. I don't usually lose in this game, but that one, that was real. Okay, so again, get money, defeat the boss, no, a Thanager, without getting hit. That's a mini boss. Kill 30 enemies in under 2 minutes to get mana. I don't think you can do that one if you're speedrunning. Take 20 damage now. Get a health flask now. That's actually not too terrible. Get a health flask now. I like that system. You start off every run by taking something at random. Almost think of like Slay the Spire with the whale. The whale is usually giving you something good, if I remember correctly. But in this case, the whale could potentially give you something good, but you have to pay a little extra in terms of like you're getting hit, or you have to do a speed run, etc. Deal extra damage with your scythe. Gain additional weapon charges. Spells deal more damage after you take a hit. Scythe build. I think this is a little more exotic. That means if we find a weapon, the weapon has bonus charges to it. Okay. So yeah, a lot of these roguelikes have had really cool systems. Astral Ascent's system, you can kind of choose, almost like Heat and Hades, you can choose what bad thing you want enemies to have. Then you get rewarded with whatever the meta currency is, based on how many stacks of stuff you have, which is, you know, pretty basic. Okay. They're like little inquisitors. You can't just fall on them. Ooh. See, when you have to speedrun, you skip out on stuff like that. Okay, Scissor. And it had some kind of buff to it. Aerial attack damage increased. Ooh, I like that. It's a dive bomb. For all my Final Fantasy 14 players. You have enough money. What I hope is that because you're dive bombing, you still get the 10%. Not because I hit the ground first. Ooh, that should help me move too. Yeah, there we go. So now I can actually kill things if I wanted. Okay, let's see what the ulti is. Nice. Yo, I think this might be possibly my favorite weapon. But my curse, gain +1 additional weapon charge. I feel like it's not working. Maybe it only works on weapons that already have a charge, like bows. Alright. I think the game said to kill Will Hung without taking any damage, which is kind of sick. Okay, secret. Dragoneer. Applies 5% crit chance. It's always a pleasure to combine close combat with long distance duels. That's a really good B though. Yo, Scrap Hearts, good to see you. How's the game looking so far? It's looking beautiful. It's actually a roguelike that I'm really looking forward to. You might be thinking to yourself, V, this does not look like no early access game. No ulti? Oh, I didn't have it. Just going for the no-hit here. Oh my god. Oh no, this was a kill before 5 minutes, I think? Deal bonus damage after being hit. Increases duration of bleed. Retaliate gives you 100 mana. Probably just have to do this. Yeah, honestly, this is one to look out for, in my opinion. They just did a new update on the 7th, so that's a good sign, like they are working on their game. Get one Prismium. So stuff like that you always want to watch for. And these are small indie companies as well. I think this game is also backed by Gearbox, the publisher. Not to say that only games with like big publishers are worth keeping an eye on. But definitely, like, if that is an option, make sure you do so. Completely with. Oh my god, the dive bomb is so sick. Like, it speeds up my gameplay too. It feels so good. Ooh. All right. Free biome. We know it doesn't take a long time for us to get through Brad. And then we should be able to go to the new biome regardless of what item we see. Yeah, defeat the first Thanager without getting hit. So I still got hit and I must have taken 20 damage. So to be fair, I think they should probably tell you if you succeeded or failed on this screen. What crisis are we on? We're on crisis 2 right now. Explosion! That's a spell. We're kind of running up the clock right now, which is not good. Can I not sell again? That was weird. All right. Hopefully we didn't lose the speed run just then. But yeah, Crisis 2 is a buffed up boss, I believe. Assuming that... Actually, we can check what counts as a sorrow, right? So if I go to employees, enemies... So Brad, it doesn't call them a sorrow or a thaumaturge or whatever the word is. Thanager. Okay, so the Thanager are the mini bosses. These sorrows are the real bosses. So menu is a bit wonky sometimes. Sorry, I have to skip because I just don't know if the speedrun counts. Bad ulti. I knew that was bad as soon as I did it. I would try to attack more often during that, but I feel like it's never worth it. So it looks like the bonus aerial damage isn't really working. It looks like I do 55 no matter what. It might be because just the position of when I do my attack. Iframes? Maybe that has iframes to it. That'd be kind of sick if it does. The selfies, patty ball, reputation, something. All right, let's look at the timer. Okay. 6 minutes, 26 seconds, 666, Mark of the Beast. The timer's still going. That's a little rough. Aerial attacks deal even more damage, but I'm like 90% sure it's not working. Blobbies gain 80 HP. That's the next map. Oh, to be fair, if I go to fast food, it won't matter because they don't show up there. Okay, so at least like when you're in that menu, you aren't being timed, so that's nice. You think that weapon is bugged? Since pre-update, the ground, it didn't deal that much damage. So you're saying that the 55 is too much that's dealing? What I was referring to is that this weapon has aerial attack plus 10% applied, and it appears to, unless it's always applying the 10%, regardless of the distance from the enemy to the ground, it seems to only be doing the 55. Which is also interesting because it says it has 74 attack to it. What the? What's going on here? Hold your breath, boss. The competitions are staying sharp. They're weighing each other up. And rough. The 18th edition of the Coffee Rally has just begun. Jerry's off to a strong start with a Robusta. But he's not the only one with up to the brew. Joe's taking a shot at the cappuccino. Of course, this meeting of champions is promising to be even more brutal than last year. Cappuccino, eh? Tisk. No surprises there. Glug, glug, glug. All right. I will heal and I will buy. We don't believe the timer's going in here. Six minutes and 39 seconds is not enough. So again, like and this is their first patch. 6 minutes and 30 seconds is pretty fast. And in terms of like missing out on content in the first biome, I fear that could be happening. And we've seen where we can kill things and actually get coffee, get health flasks, that sort of deal. I would hate for someone who, you know, bought the game. Now we're doing 74. To miss out on that. Oh, so that must mean this is always aerial. Because we now deal 35% in the sky. So it just seems to always match that aerial damage. That's my guess. Yo, pure heal right there. Is it 630? Probably. Yo, I didn't even want to be on this biome. I actually enhanced the monsters here, so it's worse for me to be here. Like, doubly worse. Oh my god, no iframe? Or maybe I landed a little too soon. Boom. Honestly, this is probably my favorite aspect of this game, is when you get a really cool item that lets you move across the map and deal damage at the same time. Always love the elevator music. Okay, so this is the boss that killed me before. We have lots of health flasks. Okay, I just stood there and ate that. Ooh, what an evil attack that is. I think I might be dead again. I did try to dodge. 84! Don't throw! Oh, Richard John Barron. On kill, I believe, launch a homing missile. Retaliate, gain frenzy bar. 5% chance of dealing backstab. Backstab does more damage. If I'm above the enemy, how does that work? Your scythe does 50% less, but your dive bomb does 25% more. We don't need to press the scythe button, right? He's tougher than some of the main bosses. Oh, we gotta look at that. The Baron, the Oil Baron. Okay. Actuary Thanager, Climate Skeptic. Climate Skepticism Tycoon. Are you kidding me? The top 2 pay, as he calls himself, was hired out of the blue in 2017. He's earned countless scribblings and company memos thanks to his flamboyant style and hardened attitude, as well as his signature rages. RJ Barron almost immediately took over the role of the Thanager, working with Mr. G. Grimes and Death Inc.'s industrial sector. This fast talker, always trying to manipulate everyone around him. His fortune was founded on the questionable sale of bottled clean air. This wager ended up being a great success on Earth because he was able to find plenty of equally cynical takers to buy empty plastic bottles. Wow. Alright, not bad. That... Honestly, all the references in this game, there's a couple of enemies. Oh my god, I do no damage now. There's a couple of enemies and areas where they painstakingly try to point at things, like real life things. And I think they actually do a good job with it. Is bad? We got the dive bomb though. Gotta save that health flask for when we actually see a secret room. The COVID reference of the game too, that was a good one. And I think they literally say pandemic. They don't say COVID itself. Yo, even the Waldo Burger one's really good too. Double upgrade? We're probably keeping this for the end of the game. Could use some Prismium. We're not leveling up our scythe at all. This is literally just an L2 R2 game. Like, honestly, if you see me press the square button, we're trolling. Scythe deals more. Scythe's charge deals a lot more. Wow. Gain 1 max HP whenever you leave the elevator. We're at the second biome. Maybe about halfway through. It's a decent amount. All of these are bad, so I should probably reroll. I have to reroll this heart-looking one. It's kind of awkward because there's 2. How do I know which one's which? Gonna go to sleep. Good luck on the runs. Yo, Rautada, thank you. I appreciate that. Guess we just reroll this one. Flat damage. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright. I just don't know the order of operations. Like, would it give me plus 10 damage on top of my cut damage? Or would it instead... No iframe? Would it instead give me +5 damage, which is mostly nothing. 110 though. I love how tanky these are because we buffed them to be that tanky. All right. Please, game. Boomerang. That is a spell. We shall pass. Though, is it better than my attack? It does poison. That does 15. Maybe not. Maybe not. Is that the backstab? Oh my god. It's like so satisfying. All right. Oh my god, please. Relaxation area is actually a heal, and we're down bad right now. I wonder what the chance is for this to appear. Because in the first biome, we didn't get it at all. Like, does the game know I'm low? Is the game being toxic? Maybe I didn't want the heal. Not for free. Maybe I wanted to pay for my heals. Maybe I wanted to work for my heals. I got no money. Oh my god, I'm $5 away. Alright. Second boss. Not a ton of HP. Oh, this boss has good music too. I think I already have the music turned up to max. He should say something about the oil baron. You 15 nuclear power plants blew up this week. Don't you think that's taking it too far? Only 15. Wrong answer. Crap. Okay, that's a bad sign. Can't do that in the air, unfortunately. Oops. I know I said me pressing the attack button is trolling. Unfortunately, I have to do something. And it's building my bar, too. Okay, see what he does first. Shotgun. Got hit by it instantly. Oh my god, I think he shotgunned a second time in a row. I saw his mouth open. And because I took damage, that must have been what it was. What an unfortunate way to go. I was gonna save the ulti for when like another attack is coming out. Second phase, he does it 3 times. I guess I did go in. I figured there was enough time in between the next shotgun that it must have done it a second cast. But that's fine. I shouldn't be that low on second boss anyway, but then again, a shotgun to the face, probably really difficult to do anything about. All right, let's do one more. And make sure that we get to the actual biome in the manner of 6 minutes, 30 seconds. I also have to remember that those bosses have more HP and doing more damage too. Yo, Creepy, good to see you. If I didn't say hi to you earlier, Awesome 69, good to see you as well. Lose some mana, get 15 max HP. We're gonna take the weapon. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me what the weapon is going to be. Oh wow, it re-rolled all of them. Defeat the second Sorrow without getting hit. The second boss. Complete the second world in under 15 minutes. Take the cash. Okay. Try this again. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Any monster that you attack has to be L2 button and nothing else. Even if you... I want the money. That was literally $1 that I got. To try a magic run, magic can be broken easily. We'll see if it shows up. We were gonna do that in the first run because we could start off with like 50% mana regen, whatever that means. All right. Cloak swish. Every time you use cloak, it launches an axe. Cloak cooldown reduced. See, but then they give me stuff like this. In the mana tree. What am I supposed to do? Sorrows grant you a pure heal when you kill them. If we get lucky. Yeah, it's like even just doing basic attacks like that. Slows us down. Like we only have 6 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a free biome? Sure. Regen wording is misleading. It only regens if the mana bar doesn't empty out. Interesting. I almost feel like it's more economical to empty it out, specifically because whenever you use mana at like 1 mana, it's better than using it when you have gotten up to the 50 mana that you needed. So like you use it twice. You have used the skill more than if you had waited for it to regen back up. I could be wrong. Of course, I would love that not to be the case. There we go. If it empties out, there's a slight delay before it starts regenning, but I feel like it's not that much. It would make sense in the terms of, is it economical if you can't use another spell until it's 100? And if that's the case, then sure, I can see a case for, should be able to do this, right? 229. I did already get a free biome. I just don't really have good skills to kill this. If you have to wait until your mana bar is full before you get to cast another spell, then the mana regen seems pretty good. I feel like that's not the case. Oh yeah, the ulti on this is like not super impressive. Pretty good attack. Maybe like right here? That did no damage. I think I'm better off doing my basic Scythe ulti. I lost so much time here. Goodbye, Will. Will's the rope, by the way, not the human. Gain plus 100% mana regen. Cloak's cooldown increased by 100%. Or I can just infuse burn. Deal bonus damage by changing weapons in the middle of combo. I've gotten that before, and it did look kind of cool. But we're in like a really awkward spot. I don't have a spell yet. So I feel like I can't necessarily hard swerve into that. $2. It's actually just $2. Infuse burn would make throwing knives good. Each hit applies a burn. Is it a separate stack of burn? Okay. Fire arrow. I think I have to take something. Okay. This should be good and at least gives us a better ulti. Famous last words. Yeah, I remember I actually put in their tweet when they were doing the next update. Infused mosquitoes as possibly like one of the most busted things I've seen in pretty much any game. Liz? I was gonna say, I think I need to kill him in one hit. Please. That's fine. Alright, that should definitely be 6 minutes, 30 seconds. If you get Death Priest, each hit regens mana so you can spam. Oh, that sounds sick. I actually really like the busted build hunter aspect of this game. This came back, or at least this has not left yet. We're in the very beginning. I do have a reroll too. Cannot change equipped weapons. Unless equipped weapon doesn't count as spells. But then again, if I'm like locked into the actual daggers and can't unlock out of them, then that also might be bad. Nope. Jerry, cheat. You just poured your coffee in the bin. I saw you. Hey Jerry, I said I saw you. Okay, fine. He's not even listening. What am I doing here? Come on, Harriet. Hurry up in the toilet. I'm begging you. Cheat? Seriously? Glug, glug. And he's been spilling his coffee since glug, glug. The beginning, but nobody's glug. Call him out. Glug, glug, glug. I'm going to shove a 4th Eternita Arabica up your nose. What do you say to that, Mr. Dada? Glug, glug, glug. Alright. So, give me the red. Though if we find some more like casts on red, maybe with the Shuriken, I think that might have casts. Might be interesting. This is actually a really fun biome. I feel like it can be really difficult, really it's just the Shake. I already got hit by it. Master Shake is by far the hardest enemy in this biome. It's almost like Jack-in-the-Box levels of difficult. Oh, wow. Okay, that was kind of sick. This boss scares you. This one was actually really fun. And very graphic, too. Peggy 18. $5 for a health flask. Not sure if worth. Ooh, what? I think that's my first time seeing that attack. Why do I keep doing this? Master Shake. The most OP monster in the game. At least of the new patch. I was not expecting all of the other bosses just melt away. And that one does a little extra. The extra little sauce that we didn't know we wanted. Which honestly, whenever these indie devs can do that, one thing to just have your monsters blow up, it's a whole nother thing to have them do what Waldo does. Oh, was that reported that the death animations weren't like super impressive? If so, like good job, Discord. No, music. See, this part sounds like Final Fantasy 14 to me. There we go. See, stuff like that we're missing out on when we have the speed run. Sorry for the rip ears. Explosion. Pretty sure this does like 1 hit of damage. Oh, that's actually a lot different than I thought it was. I don't know what I was expecting, really. Okay. You have Waldo's OST. Maybe I didn't get a good listen of it. I'm gonna have to check again. What? I just nuked the map. No mana. World daggers. I don't really care for the world daggers. I want to read it though. I like reading the deep lore of all the stuff. Makes me feel like I'm back in Elden Ring. Alright, world daggers. Death doesn't find it particularly easy to get along with all the sorrows, but when he does manage it, the results are as you'd expect. When she was being hired, Magratoa, the explosive manager of the Natural Disasters Department, backed up her application with a powerful tidal wave that wiped the whole archipelago off the map, with just a snap of her Thanos gauntlet. Initially, Death was not impressed. That's an enemy we don't have yet, right? Assuming like they still have stuff left to add. I guess we don't have a true ending yet. But it'd be cool if we have a natural disasters area that we haven't seen. There we go. This game's beautiful. Yo, JC, thank for the hydration. Yeah, it is Blackbeard. I'm definitely a big fan of the game. Honestly, every update they've done and we've revisited has been a 10 out of 10 update. Ah, well done, Master. The Hall of Eternity shines brightly once more. Perhaps the Proudfoot line will also recover its prestige. Brad is still young. He learns from his mistakes, bad as they may be. Interesting. Is Brad somehow related to them? Okay, so this does bonus damage, which is not bad. They're all not super great, to be honest. And we still have to complete World 2 in under 2 minutes, which is this world that I'm currently on. I gotta kill this, I think. I think I need this for the achievement. A lot of the blueprints in the game are based off of killing enemies multiple times, too. I don't know if this has one of those, but there's only one way to find out, right? Gotta be careful about doing that. Could end up skipping a secret. There we go. Alright. Wait, I don't think I've killed this yet. I'm pretty sure I died to this thing. 250. Oh, what? That's a sick move. Dang, I walked into that. There we go. Yeah, I haven't killed that yet. Wow. Alright. Periodically regenerate 5 mana. Burn does even more damage, which is actually really good. Maybe you can't pass this. If I get chompers or something like that, that's multi-hit, that'd be pretty good. Alright, employee handbook. We just saw a person known as a individual, Pierce Gorsk, personal development coach, martial arts expert. In his lifetime, Pierce was determined to enter the Guinness Book of World Records by becoming the first martial artist to hold the record for the most burgers eaten in less time it takes to say those fries are too greasy. Gorsk was well on his way in 1988. I also love how they choose actual years when they do these, and they might be references to stuff. I'm sure the 2017 was a reference to somebody, but this is I don't know who. He defeated the one nicknamed Lucky Wheeler in the International Championships for light contact. He got as far as 22,000 Waldo patties, but a toothpick planted too deep in the bun of the 22,477 million bested him by preferring his stomach. Traitors, those toothpicks. It was planted. Someone was out to get him. Dang, I left an enemy. I never remember what's actually in the vault. As long as you have 1 mana, you can cast spells. Yeah, so the required minimum is the part that's like really... it's interesting in this game for sure. I feel like it's not the easiest thing to balance out, and maybe they already have, and I just, as someone who hasn't played but like 11 hours or so, the idea that I can cast my 100 mana spell for essentially 0 mana, where the only drawback is now I Wow, I double tapped it by mistake. The only drawback is that you have to wait for it to come back. I don't think most people would wait if they had the option. Unless there's something very specific in the game to tell you that it is more economical to wait. This a new monster or did it dodge me? Master Shake. Dude, I really am looking for lifesteal right now. Like, I don't want to just pop health pots. Might be famous last words. Master Shake. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Like, I use the explosion. And then maybe my mana's coming back a little faster. There we go. No wasted health pots around here. This is a zero waste house. We're over there grinding up the coffee beans to get to like the extra residual caffeine from week old coffee. I feel like that's a catchphrase for every roguelike streamer. As long as you say it, you can't possibly fail. That's the idea. Every time you don't say it, you basically just threw the game. Second Spitfire? No, we didn't have Spitfire before, but I think I had this in our first game. We have to take it. I think I'm stalling as well, which is not good. Oh my god. Like, it only works if you go from left to right. Oh my god, devs. Please let that auto add to my inventory. Okay. 250 explosion. You. Hello, please choose your meal. Sweet, sweet massacre or bitter butchery. No. I've always been a sucker for variety. Order me the whole menu. At least it should be interesting. What a good boss. No one expected to be a spider. Oh yeah, we have had this spell. Ooh, did I miss the explosion? Dang. Dang, this is bad. Safe spot? Oh, it came out of the ground! Wait, that shoots behind. That's kind of sick. I missed my explosion. I was gonna say, I'm actually gonna miss and lose. Oh, it's so graphic. From now on, the restaurant only accepts contact less payment. The restaurant Waldo Burger. I'm gonna need to see that menu again. I haven't found the veggie option yet. And it's such good quotes too. Wait, am I gonna die? Complete World 2 in under 15 minutes? It's 1529. Do I just die? I'm gonna go down to 1 HP. 50% discount. Arenas drop 5 Solary. Take the spell damage. Shop is closed. Oh my god. Alright. Not exactly the best gameplay for us to take 20 damage. Did it already do it? Oh, it must be as I go through the next transition. Owie, owie, owie. Error, fatal error from the title holder. Jerry's closing the gap. It's incredible. He took advantage of unexpected hiccup from Joe to down 2 Robustas in a row. Look, you're slowing down. Look, you can already see you're losing. Look. Witness me. Today, look, is the day I destroy Joe at Coffee Rally. Alright, we need this desperately. Oh my god, it's actually not a heal. Okay. Let us see. We could roll the dice and get 2 anima for the price of 1. Not bad, not bad. Give me the greens. Yo, Foolish, good to see you. As a reminder, everyone, we have a 12-hour stream planned this Saturday. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of incentives, a lot of cool things. Contract terminated, contract approved. I don't think I lost 20. I don't think I took 20 damage though. Interesting. But yeah, cool stuff happening. Coming soon to a stream near you. That's gonna be like 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So pretty much every time zone should be able to participate. Hope so, anyway. Ooh, we never get to see cigarettes. But as I've said before, the box, the tier 0 enemy. Let's see what this ulti is. What? It looked like the basic attack. Oh my god, it swung the other way. I forgot. Remember cigarettes? That's what I always think when I see this enemy. Holy crap, I'm doing increased spell damage, but it definitely doesn't feel like it. Alright. Ooh, they spin for longer? I got healed for some reason? I don't know what would have healed me. Maybe I just picked something up at random. Okay, that looks really good. They really need to buff physical illness department because it's way too easy compared to addictions. Physical illness, that is that's cancer. Trying to think what the basic enemies are. Can you give me a reminder of what basic enemies spawn along with the crab? The hearts. Oh yeah, the heart area. Pills. So Nurse. Nurse versus Jack in the Box. I don't know, if I were to put them toe to toe, I think I would prefer Jack in the Box over the Nurses. I guess it kind of depends on my build. That's a toughie for sure. As far as bosses go, I kind of feel like Crab is harder than Max, but maybe it's also build reliant. Like if you have to do aerial attacks on Max, you might just end up dying because you jump into a shotgun. Compared to Crab, where it's just like if you stay in the air, floor is lava. That might be all you need. But not gonna lie, this is a nasty monster. Holy crap, my spells do 0 damage. Like, that's good, don't get me wrong. But we need more. It's not enough. I need to do 250 damage to the entire screen on every attack. Guess I should kill this. There we go. Hector's way too easy for how late it is. That makes sense. I can still imagine people dying to Hector, but I guess I'll die to all the bosses. Always try to remember that not everyone... is gonna have like the same experience with some of these games. I could definitely see Hector taking some kills and maybe Max taking a few more. Oh, the aerial fire is kind of nice. Now, I'm coming from a different roguelike, Dead Cells, where there is a second tier boss that is probably everyone's go-to boss once you have like a couple hours in the game, if you have the option. And in some cases, people post GIFs and videos on YouTube, Reddit, etc., showing just how easy this second tier boss is. And we always ask that perhaps the boss should be buffed in some capacity. It's not wrong. But maybe once you get into like Crisis 2, which is buffing it, maybe certain bosses. So for example, Crisis 1 says this boss is now more dangerous than before. Maybe Crisis 1 Crab should be more dangerous than Crisis 0 Max. And then Crisis 1 Max should be maybe a bit on par with Crisis 1 Crab. Maybe that's the ideal way to do it. I'm so afraid to walk up to this thing. It's definitely a tier S enemy. Dagust. Can't forget which is this one. It's not multi-hit. I just wish I had a better explosion. Oh, we get 2 stacks of this? Oh, it is kind of multi-hit. Okay. It brings back Thor's hammer too. Yo, the White Shadow. Been waiting for you to play this. How do you like it? I actually like it a lot. I'm in the waiting room for this game to get released. Oh my god, I'm surprised I didn't die just then. I think they have a good product, just waiting for their final boss, essentially. Last biome. And once we see that, then it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. Absolutely. And I will definitely do my due diligence to showcase the game whenever I can. And we kind of did the same thing with Curse of Dead Gods. Like on full release, you go hard on the game to make sure we understand every little thing. Ooh. And it does poison too? Wow. Unless this is chance to poison? No. It just straight up poisons on ulti. This game sold you with the art style. I just wanted an action roguelite that had smooth gameplay. Like, I wanted to get into the game and be able to express myself in terms of skill, but not a lot of the pixel roguelikes was doing that for me. This is one that's hand-drawn, I think, that actually did. Honestly, the Giant is more fun to fight, but Concierge is the easiest. Yeah, I was saying, like, specifically second tier. The Giant is what most people probably would go for if they had the option, compared to Timekeeper or especially Scarecrow. Oh, I didn't know that goes down like that. That's really cool. I'm dead. Rare, not dead. And I've been in the same boat saying, yo, maybe we consider buffing the Giant, but I think there's ways to do buffs on bosses that don't make newer people immediately start losing more. We just want us higher level people, not to say that in a bad way. I want to die more against the Giant. I want a meaningful choice where like that might actually be a throw to go to Giant, and it does happen depending on some of the builds. But if I were to die against the Giant, I would probably die against one of the other bosses. Dirty Dagger. Multi-hit. What are we getting out of spells right now? Max mana, spell damage. 2 spell damage is like not moving the needle right now. Okay, let's try this. Famous last words, of course. At least you can cancel that. Nice. Alright, game. I think we're back. Oh, that was the backstab crits. I just need like a lot of HP. If I can find about 100 HP worth of healing, I think we're in good shape. Timekeeper is the easiest fight to learn compared to Giant for the Flawless. I could probably see like the chance of you getting the Flawless unless you have a very specific owl build or something. Maybe more so in Timekeeper's favor. You might just randomly stumble upon poison. Bleeding causes poisoning Sinew Slicer, and that just kills her. Compared to running an owl and not getting hit as the Giant. Oh, I thought you were dead. Okay. Oh my my god, the tiger uppercut got me. That was the Shoryuken. I don't think we take this. I think we're really looking for fast multi-hit stuff. I'm surprised I have not seen lifesteal in this entire run. Chance to deal bonus damage, 5%. Now we can infuse poison. Interesting. I just want lifesteal. I just need to get my health back. I'm down bad. 150. I have 20 HP. Not exactly sure what the game's thinking, but I don't think me and the game are on the same page right now, just to say that. It's almost like a whip. Oh my god. It kind of seems like those aren't spinning for longer. I think I have that as a curse. Spooksman spin for longer. I thought that was just a higher tier Spooksman. Definitely doesn't seem to spawn for very long. Well, spin for very long, that is. Shot me. Probably should have done the shot for the chance at healing. Those specific ones are classified as a different enemy. But the, like, flame heads. Are those still flame heads on Addictions map? Okay. So this is good. This is good. Never mind. I'm trolling. I don't even get the money back. That's so sad. So we're gonna... Oh wow. We're gonna spend everything in the assumption that this is an all or nothing fight. Like, I either win or lose on max. They're empty brain. Interesting. I almost think I would rather have them the same family of monsters, and then the curse is buffing that family. I know that makes the game harder overall, but it makes you feel the curses more often. Yo, Jobu, good to see you. You! Now we're facing off again. You're going to spout nonsense at me. You are burying your head in the sand and refusing to believe it. Now we're gonna fight again. All right. God. Like I said, this boss can be really bad for aerial combat. One HP in a dream. I missed. Maybe not worth doing that in the sky. I don't remember this phase too. Oh my god, too early. Crap. That was not half bad. I was saying earlier in Saturday's run that health pots were like really easy to get now. In the very beginning when the game came out, health flasks were like very, very difficult to get. And then at some point they buffed it because it was honestly RNG reliant to get any form of healing. They buffed it so that now you have more healing sources. You have the refrigerator, you have the water cooler, you have your random drops in biomes, there's skills that give you healing. And then there's lifesteal where you can heal the green HP. But in this circumstance, and sure I got a lot of damage taken, I was floating on 28 HP with a ton of gray health for the longest time. Looking for the lifesteal, looking for the coffee. And coffee heals for, not coffee, I'm sorry. The blue anima heals for like a smidge, maybe 10 HP. It was a little tough. I wasn't able to get back that gray health. If I had, then I would have been sitting on like 100 something HP, which would have been fantastic. But either way, still, it's a really good game. And as we're learning on what it takes to get a successful run, consistent runs, in order to get our crisis level, which is essentially like the boss cells, to the highest, which right now is 10. So how about that competition, eh? We'll rally, I should say. Ah, yes, 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 very good competition. I won, obviously, like every year, and easily at that. Jerry's problem is he talks too much. It was almost too easy for the final sprint. He gets bested every time. That's 18 victories to me. Call me the unbeatable. Dirty lion cheater. Alright. This is the blueprint system. We have a lot of stuff unlocked, but the way how it works is that it kind of shows you the items almost right away, and then it allows you to unlock them at any point. They added these contracts. It's asking me to beat the game 3 times, which we've done before, but I think the early access stuff didn't count. So we have more difficulties ahead of us. More BCs, going up to 3 right now, it seems. But then there's more stuff like beat Crisis 10. So that to me tells me that 10 is probably the max. Crisis 11 is the max. Yo. Of course, a bunch of stuff that I can't get. So yeah, really cool game. Really excited to see the different kinds of stuff that they do. I'm gonna continue to practice in the game. When's the next time we see this? For this week? The earliest we'll see Have a Nice Death this week is probably on Saturday. I'm gonna close this out. While we go over the weekly. Alright, and I have, just to give an idea of how many hours I have in the game, I'm at 14 hours, a lot in like the very first early access. So on this current patch, I have maybe 3 hours. But really cool stuff. I'm actually really digging it. The next time we see Have a Nice Death will likely be, not likely, but possibly on Saturday. So tomorrow, we have a ton of V-Trimies. Dead Cell speedrunning to start off the day. Going into Neon Blight, which is a new release. Going into X Zodiac, which I believe released last week. It'll be my first time playing it tomorrow. Wednesday, Wholesome vs. Live, followed by another V-Trimey, Loop Mancer. Just another game, roguelite, that looked fantastic. Believe it's their first game from that developer too, so really excited to see that. And then Saturday, the biggest stream of the week, 12 hours of streaming. We've been practicing maidenless hours week after week thanks to Elden Ring, thanks to some of the other roguelikes we've been playing. Bronxing, Skull the Hero Slayer and such. I think we are mentally, physically, spiritually prepared for 12 hours. I don't have the full docket set up and all the bells and whistles for it, but once I do, I will definitely let you all know what's on the agenda for Saturday. I do want to thank everyone for stopping by, though. Beautiful people, beautiful. Fantastic stream today. Couldn't do it possibly without you. Definitely excited to come on tomorrow to showcase some new games and showcase new speedrunning capability. But for now, we will be ending it. I do want to thank everyone for the bits, follow, subs, everything under the sun. Raids coming through as well from the homies. Appreciate that for sure. No raid today. I always check to see if anyone's playing something that I would want to see. I'm not super in the mood for Final Fantasy 14. Not gonna lie. So we're probably good for now. Either way, you all have a good night, good day, good evening, good whatever, wherever you are. Follow the channel, know when we go live. Keep up on socials. We're on Twitter, Discord, TikTok even, YouTube as well. New videos every single week. Other than that, you all have a good one, and I will see you on tomorrow. Good night, everybody.